Okay, so let's see what happens now. Still some work to be done on the bottom of that join. I merely want to see if I can burnish out some of the major marks here. In order to get roughly correct, I've sort of just pushed this into position, sort of vertical. They're not the right length yet, by the way, by any manner of means. Then I'm going to score around where the leg is, take the leg off, and scratch and slip in the middle, put some slip on, scratch and slip this face, and then stick the leg on and repeat it with the other three. My version of scratch and slip is an old toothbrush and some water, and I'll just scratch into the surface here so that it produces some clay slip, and then I'll do the same on the other end and we can attach it. And there we go, attached, scratched, slipped, little rolls of clay put in to fair that off nicely, and there's the leg. I'm probably going to fine it up a bit as we go along, but I think that'll be okay. Well, here it is on its three little legs. They haven't fallen off yet, hopefully. A little bit of texture around the neckband, and relatively smooth inside, and a gallery into which the lid will fit, and here's the lid. Got a fancy new light which seems to be working okay. Lid, that's going to be the little knoppy on the top, which will sit something like that. I don't think it's going to be straight, mind you, but I don't mind, as long as it's something that you can grasp when the lid is hot. And then I'll sort out some form of decoration on the top. I haven't decided what yet. And then it has to dry. Okay, so since you last saw this lid, it's been burnished. I've got a little handle on the top with a little sort of mushroom style textured lid on it. It's still hollow in the middle, and in order to stop it from exploding, I can't show it to you very well here, but there are some tiny holes under that mushroom top to let the air out of the chamber that's created on the inside of the column. Some very simple decoration, just some leaves and some burnishing. And that's about the sum total of all the physical decoration that there's going to be for this. This is not fine porcelain work. If you're interested, the white specks that you see on the burnished surface are, in fact, there's a particularly good example, are actually pieces of grog. And there's the texturing that I mentioned before. The fit of the lid into the gallery is not quite what I want it to be, but it's okay. And then, of course, coming back, there are the legs and the whole thing. Now that I've got to this stage, I'm going to take it back in the house and leave it in the house where it's centrally heated, and hopefully it'll dry off well. Thanks for your time. The next video will show it just as I put it in the kiln, and then as I take it out of the kiln. and probably the smoking and polishing all at once.